Most believe the Brush Hogs are the team best positioned to raise that trophy. My opinion, pigs will fly before the Brush Hogs win it all, but what do I know? Boy, they've shown no fear on third down all game long. A great conversion rate. Can they do it again here? He's got his man in stride. It's complete. And they'll stop him at the 48-yard line. Oh, it appears we have ourselves an offensive coordinator ready to take a risk. Fourth down, but the punter doesn't even have his helmet on. They're going for it. Now he's tackled after picking up the first.
It's all good, baby. It's all good.
All right, crisis averted, but they've still got work to do. They'll throw from the 50. Now he dumps it underneath to his running back. Tackled as he pulls in the ball. The completion, good for 3, bringing up second down.
What we got?
Fires quickly, and that's complete. And he moves the chains. First down. So they've got the first, but the clock's still ticking. Back to pass. Delivers the ball, and it's complete. And he'll find his way to the 35. Surveys the field. It's a fumble. Scooped up by the D. And they'll have it at the 39-yard line. The Knights take over on offense. And there's QB2 making some final preparations as we await the snap. The drive begins on the ground with Hawk. And he doesn't waste any time picking up the first. He opens that series with an excellent run. It's a 17-yard gain, and they pick up the first. Here's QB2 to start the series. He's got it past the marker. And they've done it! Touchdown, Knights! Just 2 plays needed to find the end zone. Myers is on now for the PAT. And the celebration begins on their sideline, but there's still time on the clock. Hey, anything can happen. Following the touchdown, the Knights are ready to kick it away. It's taken at the 1. He's taken down after crossing the 20-yard line. Well, I gotta say, all the Bearcats fans that showed up for this game, they're not nearly as loud now as they were earlier when they were enjoying a batted into the air and intercepted. They're struggling to slow him down, and he comes up with the game-winning play. Well, a score here could be the proverbial dagger on 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's caught! Touchdown, Knights! And that should seal the deal. And now it's time for the extra point. And the celebration begins on their sideline, but there's still time on the clock. Hey, anything can happen. After giving up the touchdown, the Bearcats are back to receive. Taken at the 1. And he's not able to do much with it, just a decent return. Opening play of this drive for the Bearcats. And they know as well as anybody, turnovers are the biggest reason they're having to climb out of a hole. Carpenter takes the snap. Oh, and it's incomplete. Gave it their best shot, but it won't give them the result they so desperately needed. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first.
Man, I got you.
Still looking to throw. It's Carpenter. The desperation heave. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Excellent timing there to defend the pass. And that will do it. A comeback to remember. So as our EA Sports live stream comes to an end, I'm Kevin Connors, signing off.
I will be watching you. Not just with one eye, with both of my eyes. All right? Keep doing good work, and I'll be in... Hey, Grant Simmons, recruiting analyst over at recruitstowatch.com. Heck of a game at that tonight, son. Hey, you ever think about your future in football? Where you might want to commit to?
Not really. I'm just kind of having fun out there.
Yeah, I see you out there having fun. Well, look here, when you're ready, give me a call, all right? Would love to add you to our site. My man.
The man of the hour. You're the hottest scoop this year. Got a few moments? Wow, great. Okay. Let me think. Oh, regarding your last game, what would you say is your biggest strength?
My biggest strength?
Just think of one of them, anything.
Well, I felt like I was able to get away from the rush and then buy enough time to make plays.
All right, well, if you're not going to play me, I quit.
Well, Reg, I guess there's your exclusive.
Need a word from my office.
Welcome to our EA Sports live stream from AT&T Stadium, the home of the Texas High School Football State Championship and the host of tonight's clash between the Brush Hogs and the Knights. Thrilled to be joining you this evening. I'm Kevin Connors. Well, the anticipation is over. A year's worth of blood, sweat, and tears has come down to this. Game time in the state championship. And he's brought down at the 24-yard line. First play of the drive for the Knights. And you know, with a state championship on the line, every drive can seem like it's the most critical. Fires right, it's complete. Loses a defender, and this could be big.
Give me some.
Oh, it's a touchdown! A show-stopping score from beyond midfield. Myers now to add the extra point. And that's good for a 7-0 lead. Touchdown. The Knights are ready to kick it away. From a yard or two inside the goal line, he's got it. And he'll take a knee for the touchback. Quarterback Gavin Dixon and his Brush Hogs offense take the field for the first time in this title game. The drive begins on the ground with Rainey, able to get it up to the 27-yard line. Well, for the Brush Hogs, this game marks a return to the state championship. It's a chance for redemption after losing a blowout just 1 year ago in this very same stadium. And the history they bring to this matchup adds a whole new dimension to this showdown. And it's incomplete, so we're looking at third down. The defense is set up for the pass. Out of the gun on third. And that drops incomplete. So now they're looking at a fourth down. So earlier today, while speaking with Brush Hogs coach George Thompson, I asked if their loss in the title game last year came up at all in their preparations this week. And you know what he said? He said they took the game film and they buried it. He insisted they've put it behind them and that they are ready to raise the trophy. Nothing here. So the Knights are lined up now, and all eyes are on QB2 as he gets set for this drive. I think every smartphone in the stands is pointed at that young man. And he stopped at the 37. As anyone knows, high schoolers and social media, it can be a recipe for drama. And Clay Rainey stirred up some controversy this week when he predicted a championship win for his Brush Hogs. You can imagine how well that went. And he's tackled at the 27-yard line. A 36-yard gain. And that's what the fans came to see. First carry for Hawk. And all it takes is one play to move the sticks. A great run there. A 10-yard pickup and another first down. They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. And they stretch their lead. Now the try to add one more. And they stretch the lead 14 to nothing.
Here we go! Here we go!
After giving up the touchdown, the Brush Hogs are back to receive. Fielded in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback as he elects to take a knee. The Brush Hogs send out their offense. And you know, signal caller Gavin Dixon, he's no stranger to pressure. He led the way to victory in a couple nail-biters earlier this season. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. Gavin Dixon, the field general of this Brush Hogs team, and someone who comes from a family with deep ties to Nebraska football. His dad, Clyde, played running back for the Huskers, as did his older brother, Tommy. Mom, Olivia, was a star on the Huskers track team, so I'm not so sure Gavin has ever even considered going anywhere else. The possibility of a second straight punt is surely on their minds as they get ready for third down. Here's Dixon, using his legs now. And now he'll hit the deck. First down in hand. I mentioned earlier Gavin's ties to Nebraska football. Look, he's obviously been asked about it since, I think, the 8th grade. And to his credit, he's never shy about saying, yeah, I mean, if given the opportunity, who wouldn't want to be a Husker? So it's not a done deal till he signs that letter of intent, but there's a very good chance we'll see this young man in Lincoln someday. On second down, he'll drop back. Oh, look, the ball's loose! You know, another thing about Nebraska football, we got a couple of former Cornhuskers in the house here today. Levante David and Rex Burkhead are here to take in this championship game. Tip of the cap to my pal Reggie for the heads up on that. And coming out of the backfield, that's complete to his running back. And he's tackled at the 46-yard line. The Brush Hogs lined up, ready to punt it away. And he gives it the boot. And the ball sails out of bounds as the offense makes its way onto the field. The Knights take over on offense. They're up by double digits as they look to widen their advantage. Gets away from a defender. Now he's finally out of bounds after a huge gain on the play. A 35-yard gain, and they waste no time getting down the field. Back to throw. Here's QB2. He finds his tight end. And he's got it past the marker, first down. Now a handoff going right. Ooh, check out the skills.
You gonna like this?
Cuts to touchdown. And that's the kind of play we've come to expect. Here's Myers now for the extra point. And they add yet another point. One of many in this matchup. They're up big right now. So the scoreboard reads 21-0. Falling further behind on the scoreboard. They're lined up for the return. Caught in the end zone. And he's taken down after crossing the 20-yard line.
All over you.
So time expires on the first quarter of play. When we return, the quest for a state championship continues. Stay tuned. So we'll pick back up with the action here in the second quarter as we await the snap on first down. Now he tucks it. High ball. The D's got it. They're on the move. Oh, wait. We've got a flag down in the area of holding. Here comes the call from our longtime referee, Troy Simpson. Opening play of this drive for the Knights. Remarkable consistency so far. They've scored on every possession to this point of the game. And he pulls it in for the touchdown. QB2. He's thrown for 3 scores before halftime. It's up and it's good. Our score now 28-0. Everyone's lined up, ready for the kick. And this will be caught deep in the end zone. Yeah, I think the special teams coach's head might have exploded if he took that one out. Right choice on the touchdown. So the Brush Hogs are lined up now. They've got to make every play count to have any chance of mounting a comeback. Delivers on the screen. They bring him down. A good pickup there. 8 yards leading up to second down. Play action, Dixon to throw. The ball comes out. Now it's picked up going the other way.
Do what we do.
10.
Do what we do.
And it's all the way back for a touchdown. Now they'll kick the PAT. And the kick is good. The score now 35-0. Following that thrilling fumble return, the Knights are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will be a touchback as he drops to one knee. Here come the Brush Hogs to start the drive. And with this kind of deficit, Gavin Dixon and his playmakers will need to come up with something big on this drive. Rainey gets the handoff. And officially no gain on the play at second down. Okay, so you're hitting me up on social media wanting to know exactly what play Rainey posted, and It was an invitation to his championship party tomorrow evening. Yes, very bold, and you know what? He was pretty quick to delete it, too. Into the flat, it's complete. And he'll pick up a few yards on second down. Ryan Gibson with the tackle. All right, so following the short gain, it's 3rd and 6. Looking for a receiver. Down the middle of the field, it's complete. A 22-yard gain, and that's a first down and then some. Operating now on the opposite side of the field, it's 1st and 10. Here's Dixon to start the series. And that'll be a pair of yards on first down. Wilson Silvers on the tackle. So the comments keep coming in now on my channel, and yes, I did see Sammy Hawk's reaction to the Clay Rainey party invite. For those who haven't, here's what Hawk said. You can delete the post, but screenshots live forever. There you have it. Everyone from playmakers to politicians, take heed. The new era of bulletin board material is here. The defense is set up for the pass. Drops back to throw here on 3rd. Oh no, he coughs it up. Scooped up by the D, and they'll have it at the 42-yard line. First play of the drive for the Knights. And they've got to just be thrilled to begin this drive on the plus side of the field. He'll go deep for the end zone. And that's incomplete. Took a shot on first down, but couldn't finish it off. When you look around this stadium, clearly a state championship of this caliber will draw thousands upon thousands of fans, and there's more than a few NFL players among them. And that is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown! Just 2 plays needed to find the end zone. Myers is on now for the PAT. He knocks it through. The tally now, 42-0. After giving up the touchdown, the Brush Hogs are back to receive. This is fielded deep in the end zone. Really no need to risk it. He's just going to take a knee for a touchback. The Brush Hogs take over on offense. Let's see what the future holds on 1st and 10. They snap the ball. On the slant, gets it to run. Oh, he lost the football. The D's got it. They're on the move. And they'll have it at the 20-yard line. Shotgun look. Following the fumble recovery, here's QB2. He's got it! Touchdown, Knights! QB2! He's thrown for 5 touchdowns in an all-time performance. And he gets it to go. So the scoreboard reads 49-0. Following the touchdown, the Knights are ready to kick it away. Coming from deep in the end zone, and he'll kneel down for the touchback. He'll start the drive here with Rainey. And he comes up with a nice gain before he's taken down. If you're new to high school football, you may be wondering why the game clock did not stop at the 2-minute mark. Well, unlike the NFL, there's no 2-minute warning to pause the game. After a solid pickup on that previous play, fakes to Rainey and looks to pass. Fires down the middle, and it's complete. A 27-yard gain, and a first down, and much, much more. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Dixon. Scans the field. Fires left, it's complete. And he's down at the 25. I spoke of the NFL players in attendance here today. Earl Thomas and Jarvis Landry happen to be watching from the sidelines tonight. And get this, Adrian Peterson showed up at Coach Fettu's request and surprised his players with a pregame speech. Can you imagine that? And that's complete. Good for the first inside the 10-yard line. Drops back again. It's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Here's Dre now for the extra point. He puts it through. Our score now, 49-7. After giving up the touchdown, the Knights are back to receive. He fields it at the 2. And a nice return gets this upcoming drive started on the right foot. So the Knights are lined up now. And there's QB2 making some final preparations as we await the snap. Back to pass on first down. And that'll be incomplete. Singletary with the breakup. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Still looking to throw. It's QB2. Throws left. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 29. Okay, now that I'm back in my seat, why don't we pick back up with the action here, 1st and 10. Gathers the snap. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes 2nd down. They'll try for 3 from long distance. Continue to pile on the points. So after one half of championship action, it's the Knights in control. And when we return the second half of this historic showdown, we can only hope the rascals who pulled off that halftime prank are brought to justice. Either way, it's time to get back to the game. Here comes the second half. caught in the end zone. And we won't see a return here as he kneels for the touchback. The Brush Hogs send out their offense. And there's Coach Thompson yelling some instructions for Gavin Dixon from the sideline. And he makes the grab. Now he's taken down. A solid gain of 6 there on first down. Lined up in the shotgun. On second down, back to pass. On the slant, gets it to Rosas. And he comes up with a first down. I've got to take a break from the game here for a moment. I think the pranksters I mentioned earlier are still on the loose. Over in the Brush Hogs fan section, they're holding up signs they found underneath their seats with the letters that spell, well, let's just say there's a reason we aren't pointing our cameras at them right now. Rainey's lined up behind Dixon.
Big stop, let's go.
Looking to pass on second down. They give it to Rainey. And he doesn't come up with much on second down. Jackson Douglas saw the tackle. All right, so following the short gain, it'll be 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Dixon. And they're unable to make the connection. So here comes 4th down. While I've got a moment here, I'd like to thank my guy Reggie Brown for the well-researched game notes he gave me earlier. Reggie writes for the school newspaper that's covered QB2 since he joined the team, and I got to tell you, that little Sparky has really earned my respect. Might be after my job one day. QB2 settles into this shotgun look. On first down, back to pass. Goes deep with this throw. He comes down with it.
Keep going, keep running, man.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. They are running away with this game. Now the kick for one more. And the point after attempt is good. Following the touchdown, the Knights are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll move them up to the 25, no, the 24-yard line. So the Brush Hogs are lined up now. And, you know, signal caller Gavin Dixon, he's no stranger to pressure. He led the way to victory in a couple nail-biters earlier this season. Trying to get something going on the ground. And they'll make the stop after a solid gain on the play. So I mentioned the game notes Reggie gave me earlier, and here's an interesting fact. Brush Hogs head coach George Thompson once played Coach Fetu in a football game that forces that throw, and it's intercepted. And they'll have it at the 30-yard line. Shotgun look. They go play action. He's got a man. And he leads the way downfield just past the 10. Linemen on both sides dig in for this 1st and goal. They'll go with the run, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! They just continue to light up the scoreboard. It's up, and it's good. giving up the touchdown. The Brush Hogs are back to receive. It's taken at the 1. Geez, all that effort and not much to show for it. They'll start this drive just beyond the 20. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Dixon. On first down, he'll drop back. Spots his tight end, completes the throw. Taken down as he makes the grab. Give him 9 there on that completion. Second down on the way. From the shotgun now, inside handoff. Now he's dropped after getting past the marker. After a solid pickup on that previous play, it's 1st and 10. Draw play, here's Rainey, and he's dropped in the backfield for a loss. Stuffed on the previous play. It's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, here's Dixon. They set up the screen, and that's complete. And look at that, tackled for a loss, sending this offense backwards. Well, the last 2 plays, a trend they don't want to continue, each of them going backwards. So now it's 3rd and long. Dixon takes the snap. Oh, it's a fumble! A gain of 1 on the play, and another huge play. The Brush Hogs lined up, ready to punt it away. And here's the kick. And this will wind up being a touchback. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. Lets it go on the run. And now a flag comes out as that falls incomplete. Let's listen to the call. So there's the decision, and they'll accept the penalty as these teams get ready for the upcoming play. So that'll do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And after a quick break, we'll return with the final act of this state championship. Get some ankle tape for that defender. And he's finally stopped around the 31-yard line. A 28-yard gain, and that's a 1st down and then some. The Knights will run it. And he doesn't waste any time picking up the first. He opens that series with an excellent run. A pickup of 12 yards, good for a new set of downs. Grabs the snap. Delivers on the screen.
Come on, bring it, baby, bring it!
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! Oh, they are running up the score. Myers now to add the extra point. And he knocks it through. Needing a score on this drive. Here comes the kick. Caught in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as he drops to one knee for the touchback. Needing this drive to finish in the end zone. It's 1st down. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Dixon. Holds onto the ball as he takes a shot on that play. With just a mile to go, here's 2nd and very long. Out of the gun, they'll throw. Now he tucks the ball, looking to run. The ball's loose. Now it's picked up, going the other way. And Knights take over on offense. And they've got a sizable advantage on the scoreboard. He says, get off me. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. Now to tack on another point. And he gets it to go. The Knights are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, and he'll take a knee for the touchback. Here come the Brush Hogs to start the drive. And to be honest, all hope seems lost, but these kids continue to show some heart. Over the middle, caught by Poole, and he's got the first down. Ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Dixon. Looking to pass on first down. Into heavy traffic and is picked off. And they'll have it at the 45-yard line. Opening play of this drive for the Knights. And this is excellent field position as they begin this drive. Hand off to Hawk. Oh, the misdirection. And he's finally taken down after coming up with a big gain. Hawks lined up behind QB2. They'll hit the ground running on first. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. Sammy Hawk. And there is no question he's the player of the game. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. Delivers a pass on the run. Ooh, and that's almost intercepted. Here comes the kick. This will be caught deep in the end zone. And it'll be a touchback as he elects to take a knee. The Brush Hogs take over on offense. And with this kind of deficit, Gavin Dixon and his playmakers will need to come up with something big on this drive. Now he brings the ball down. He's on the move. And he'll scoot his way forward for a solid gain. A pickup of 9 on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 1. Lined up in the shotgun. To pass on 2nd down. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Just short of the marker. Here's 3rd and 1. Dixon looks downfield. Gets it to Poole. He's past the marker. And he's taken down at the 25-yard line. A big-time play that gets a roar from this crowd. Following that tremendous play, it's 1st and 10. Here's Dixon to start the series. Absolutely nowhere to go, and he eats that sack.
Let's go! Let's go!
Needing to make up some ground. It's 2nd and 15.
Push him back.
From the gun, looking to throw. And he's not able to come down with it. 3rd down on the way. Following that incompletion, here's 3rd and long. Looks to throw out of the shotgun. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's all alone.
I'm only going to be able to carry it so far.
And it's all the way home. Touchdown, Knights. And seal the deal. Now to dot the I and cross the T. And the kick is good. Following that pick-six touchdown, the Knights are ready to kick it away. And this will be caught deep in the end zone. Yeah, I think the special teams coach's head might have exploded if he took that one out. Right choice on the touchback. Here come the Brush Hogs to start the drive. And they're playing for pride at this point. Their deficit a considerable one. Forces that throw and it's intercepted. And they'll have it inside the red zone. Oh, and that's a crushing blow. Opening play of this drive for the Knights. And they are very much in control of this game. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. As we approach the final minute, here's second down. QB2 gives it to Hawk, and they go backwards, losing yardage. Stuffed on the previous play. Here's third and long. It's a give to his receiver on the sweep. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! And they extend their lead. Here's Myers now for the extra point. And he puts it through. After giving up the touchdown, the Brush Hogs are back to receive. Caught in the end zone. And with time being a factor, he'll take a knee for the touchback to save some clock. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Dixon.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Back to pass on first down. Now he dumps it underneath to his running back. Tackled as he pulls in the ball. A solid gain of 6 there on first down. Out of the gun, it's Dixon. And it's incomplete, so we're looking at third down. Shotgun snap. Here's Dixon. Looking for Kirkpatrick. It's intercepted. Picked off by Washington. And they'll have it inside the red zone. And that play will seal the deal. They could easily take a knee here, but it looks like they want to run it up. That's definitely not the victory formation. Now he'll tuck and run. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. Davion Patton. His second touchdown catch of the game. And that should do it. The coaches are struggling to keep their players from running onto the field, but even they're having a tough time maintaining their excitement. Now the Knights call timeout. Likely the last one of this game. Back after a quick break. They've lined up to try the onside kick. This could get interesting. The Knights have recovered the ball, and that changes everything. First play of the drive for the Knights, and they've got a sizable advantage on the scoreboard. Well, things might get a little chippy here, as it doesn't appear they're going to kneel this one out. And that'll be a pair of yards on first down. Jaron Elias there to stop him. And that will do it. The Knights are state champions. Signing off now, I'm Kevin Connors as we give way to this euphoric scene.
Right here, this is my favorite part. The spin move you do. Breaking that dude's ankles and the stiff arm, woo! Reminds me of my playing days, Samoan warrior style.
It's too bad you stepped out of bounds. You could have scored a touchdown.
Well, there's no way he could have dodged. Tommy, how the heck have you been?
Hey, Tommy, how you feeling, man?
Good. Got a clean bill of health. I'm ready to get back out there.
Come on in, have a seat. Didn't think you'd be back.
Trust me, I tried transferring. Doesn't seem like any other schools want to accept a perceived health risk. But I've got a clearance from my doctor, Coach. I'm ready to play.
What do you think?
It's only right you take his spot back. I was just keeping it.
One of the loudest venues in the NFL on Sundays looks to be no different on a Friday night. We've got a packed house for the Midwest Prep Showcase. Soon, two of the best high school football teams in the nation will collide here at Arrowhead Stadium when the Hawks take on the Knights.
Wait, it's your...
Yeah, rapper, producer, entrepreneur, Snoop D-O-double-G. Please believe it, that's me. But hold up. Ain't you one half of them Heartbreak Boys?
I'm a huge fan of yours.
Nah, man, I'm a fan of yours. Check this out. If the coach and half the stadium knew what I was about to say, they try to run me out of this town, man. But let me tell you this. I've been following y'all's story for quite some time. And I'm pulling for y'all tonight.
Wow. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
For sure, my brother. Now get out there and go do your thing.
Snoop, you know Tommy Matthews?
Well, the crowd is loud and on its feet as Alan Myers gets things started. Fielded in the end zone. And this will be a touchback as he drops to one knee. So in this matchup of top-ranked QBs, it's Braxton Knight and the Hawks with the chance to strike first on this opening drive. He finds his running back for the completion. And he moves the chains, first down. Braxton Knight, easily one of the best quarterbacks in the nation, hasn't faced a double-digit deficit since he became a starter last season. When he gets this offense clicking, it is a sight to behold. And the defense didn't give an inch on the play. It'll be second down. They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right. Looking to throw on second down. Here's Knight. A quick hitter for the completion. Now he's brought down. They pick up 8 yards there, but now it's third down. All these kids so thrilled when they found out this year's edition of the showcase would be played at the home of the Kansas City Chiefs, Arrowhead Stadium. This is now a premier event on the high school football calendar. All right, so following the short gain, it's 1st and 10. Here's Knight to start the series. Into the flat, it's complete. And he's past midfield to the 48-yard line. Apparently, the kids on the field weren't the only ones thrilled about this game being at Arrowhead. We've got an incredible turnout for one of the most hyped matchups of this season. After a solid pickup on that previous play, here's 2nd and 6. Knight hands it off to throw, and he doesn't come up with much on 2nd down. Wilson Silvers on the tackle. Arrowhead Stadium, one of the best venues in all of football. And you know who loves it here? The coach, Jonathan Coachman. Big-time Chiefs fan. He's a Kansas native. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the house today. Knight looks downfield. And that drops incomplete. So now they're looking at a 4th down. And so the Hawks are ready to punt it away. And he gives it the boot. And we won't see a return here as the ball goes out of bounds. So for the first time in this showcase, we'll get a look at QB2 and his offensive weapons, Tommy Matthews among them. And that'll be a pair of yards on 1st down. Jaden Choice on the stop. So get this, earlier today I was speaking with Hawks coach Kevin Robbins, and in typical fashion, he did not hold back about today's matchup. He proclaimed his D would be so good against QB2, they'd end up putting Tommy Matthews back at quarterback. Bold words. 3rd down from the gun. Now he dumps it underneath to his running back. And he's taken down at the 48-yard line. A 20-yard gain and a 1st down and much, much more. Operating now on the opposite side of the field. It's 1st down. Out of the gun, looking to fire. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. And he's tackled at the 26-yard line. Hawks lined up in the backfield. On 1st down, here's QB2. And his tight end comes up with the catch over the middle. And he's inside the 10 as he picks up the 1st down. From the 6-yard line, it's 1st and goal. They'll go with the run, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! The 1st score of the showcase. Myers is on now for the PAT. And that'll make our score 7-0. Kick it away. Caught in the end zone. And he's not able to do much with it. Just a decent return.
It's all right.
So the Hawks are lined up now. Let's see what the future holds on 1st and 10. That's complete to his tight end. Now he'll be out at the 25. So yes, there's an obvious reason why they call this the Midwest Prep Showcase. Every year, it's quite literally a showcase of the nation's top players. This year is the first time they've ever had the top 2 quarterbacks in the country face off. I'm speaking, of course, about QB2 and Braxton Knight. Look, I'm sure that punter is a good kid and all, but they want to see as little of him as possible. And if they don't convert here, his twig legs are coming back out again for the second straight series. And they're unable to make the connection. So here comes fourth down. So following a drive that came and went, here's the punt after a 3-and-out. And the kick is away. Here's Washington. And he's taken down at the 43-yard line. Now it's time to switch sides as we conclude the opening quarter. And coming up shortly, more elite high school football from the Midwest Prep Showcase. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Scratch that, he's moving right. Goes to Maddox. And he's across midfield into enemy territory. You know, a high-profile game like this can generate the interest of some big-time schools, and this stadium is loaded with coaches from powerhouse programs. LSU, Clemson, Oklahoma, you name it, they're here. Just short of a first down. Here's 3rd and 1. The Knights will run it. Waves off a would-be tackler. A 12-yard pickup. Good for a Knights first down. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's QB2. He's back to pass. Over the middle, it's complete. They bring him down. Give him 9 there on that completion. Second down on the way. I mentioned a few colleges earlier with recruiters in attendance. My guy Reggie gave me a list with a few more names on it, and you know it's a heavyweight. And that's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. And they stretch their lead. Now they're lined up for the extra point. And they continue to push ahead, 14-0. Giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. Fielded in the end zone. Really no need to risk it. He's just going to take a knee for a touchback. Opening play of this drive for the Hawks. And field general Braxton Knight finds himself in an unusual situation. He's not used to being down double digits at any point in his career. And he picks up the first down. Gotta share a quick story. All right, so I'm making my way to the press box before the game, and who do I see but the dog father himself, Snoop Dogg. And he's seeking out QB2. But here's the thing. Snoop is a diehard Hawks fan, which tells you just how magnetic QB2 really is. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Again, they'll pass it. He finds Thrash. One last thought on Snoop. You know, he's a Southern California guy, Long Beach, if I'm not mistaken. And I wonder if he wasn't whispering in QB2's ear about the Trojans, right? I mean, who knows, but I wouldn't be surprised. And that drops incomplete. So now they're looking at a fourth down. He sends it away. Washington fields it. And he's down at the 30. So the Knights are lined up now, and they've got a solid lead as they look to add to the scoreboard. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Gets it to Maddox. And he's finally taken down after a huge gain. A 31-yard gain. And they're already beyond midfield. Midway through the second quarter, QB2 hands it off to Hawk. What a powerful move. And all it takes is one play to move the sticks. A great run there. Sammy Hawk, a standout player born in Clemson's backyard, but the rumor is the Tigers are not his top choice, and it's no secret he's made a few unofficial visits to Gainesville, Florida, Gator country. The offense gets whistled for a delay of game, and you know, when coaches talk about preventable penalties, that right there is one of them. So the verdict's been delivered, and the penalty accepted as we pick back up with the action.
Still first down.
hoping to avoid another mental lapse. And there's a delay of game. Didn't get the snap off in time. Seems like the culprit on that one was some miscommunication with the sideline. So there's the decision, and they'll accept the penalty as we return to the game.
Still first down.
With just a mile to go, it's first and very low. Looking to throw, here's QB2. So that falls incomplete, but there is a flag down. Here's the decision.
Defense.
Killing ourselves.
So the verdict's been delivered, and the penalty accepted as these teams line up for the next play. And he goes straight at him. Touchdown! They're looking unstoppable right now. Now to add the extra point. And they add yet another point, one of many in this matchup. They're up big right now. So the scoreboard reads 21-0. Following that costly score, they're lined up for the return. Caught in the end zone, and he'll kneel down for the touchback. The Hawks send out their offense. And the last thing they want is for this drive to end with yet another reason to bring on their punt team. On first down, back to pass. Quick decision, completes the throw. Now he's taken down. A solid gain of 6 there on first down. So let me just take a moment to say here, when you stand next to some of these young men as I have, they look ready size-wise for the next level. I mean, some of these kids are huge. On second down, he'll drop back. Monroe brings in his first catch. And he's down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 9 on the play. And that's good for a first down. After a solid pickup on that previous play, on first down, he'll drop back. And that'll wind up incomplete. I mentioned it a little bit earlier, the size of some of these kids. Just take a look at Kelvin Thrash, number 87, the Hawks tight end. He could suit up for a primetime college game tomorrow, no problem. and not get thrown around. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Drops back to throw it again. And he's not able to come down with it. Third down on the way. So Coach Fetu, spelled F-E-T-U. For the longest time, I was pronouncing it Coach Feta, like feta cheese. So let's just say I'm thankful he's a forgiving guy for as big a guy as he is. A big play started the drive, but here they are suddenly facing a 3rd and 10. He'll throw again. Now he dumps it underneath to his running back, and he's brought down at the 44. Now going back to Coach Fetu, someone who is universally beloved by players old and new, he certainly got his quirks. If I gave you a dime for every time he said Samoan warrior style in a film study, I think you'd be a very rich person. And the offense is finding its rhythm as they line up here on 1st and 10. He goes underneath to his running back, and the play call there successful as they get it across for the first. Now the Hawks call timeout. That'll leave them with 2 in this opening half as we near the halfway mark. Looking to pass on 1st down. And it'll be incomplete. Alexander Monroe, the intended receiver right there. Following that incompletion, here's 2nd down. Still looking to throw. It's Knight. Ooh, he took a hit as he threw it, and that'll end up incomplete. Man, how quickly things can change. A pair of incompletions has them facing a 3rd and 10 after a promising start to this drive. It's a fumble. Scooped up by the D. He breaks free. The 40. He's at the 30.
Okay, baby, come on.
And it's all the way home. Touchdown, Knights. Point.
Delay of game, offense.
Oh, no.
So there's the decision, and no surprises here as they accept the penalty. Now for the point after. And the point after attempt is good. The score now 28-0. Following that thrilling fumble return, the Knights are ready to kick it away. This is fielded just inside the goal line, and we won't see a return here as he kneels for the touchback. First play of the drive for the Hawks. And field general Braxton Knight finds himself in an unusual situation. He's not used to being down double digits at any point in his career. Taken down as he makes the grab. That throw good for 4 yards. Now it's second down. From the gun, it's Knight. Looking for his running back. That's complete. Now that'll be out at the 35-yard line. Just short of the marker. It's 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Oh, the ball's loose. The D's got it. They're on the move. And they'll have it at the 20-yard line. Opening play of this drive for the Knights. It's just been amazing to see. They've yet to finish a drive without putting points on the scoreboard. And that's nearly picked off. But the drive stays alive. Following the near turnover. From the gun, inside handoff. And here's the stop at the 13-yard line.
Hey, keep it going, dog. Keep it going.
So after a lopsided first half, it's the Knights in control. And when we return, the second half of the Midwest Prep Showcase. The wait is over. Time now to kick off the second half of this matchup. Taken at the 4. And he'll be brought down after finding a bit of room up the field.
Good job over there, baby. I see y'all. Good job over there, baby.
The Knights take over on offense. And all eyes are on QB2 as he gets set for this drive. I think every smartphone in the stands is pointed at that young man. Here's QB2 going for a big play downfield. And that deep ball is incomplete. Tried to go long on first down, but it only results in a long walk back to the huddle. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Again, he drops back. Right side of the field, it's complete. Oh, missed, and he's tackled at the 22. A thrilling play that gets the fans on their feet. They ripped off a huge chunk of yardage on that last play and really changed the dynamic of this drive. What do they do now for an encore? Here's QB2 to start the series. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. He finds his tight end. And he doesn't waste any time picking up the first. He opens that series with an excellent run. All right, here we go. It's 1st and goal.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
QB2 takes the snap. He's got it! Touchdown, Knights! Tommy Matthews' first catch is good for 6. A movie moment in his comeback. Myers is on now for the PAT. It's up and it's good. The tally now 35-0. After giving up the touchdown, the Hawks are back to receive. Fielded in the end zone. And it's not a great return as he's tackled inside the 20-yard line.
Don't give him that. Don't give him that.
So the Hawks are lined up now, and they really need Braxton Knight to flip a switch and march this offense down the field for points. Trying to get something going on the ground, and he won't get much on first down. Jason Coleman there to stop him. All right, so following the short gain, here's second down.
Watch right. Watch right. Watch right.
Knight takes the snap. And coming out of the backfield, that's complete to his running back. And he's brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 on the play. And that makes it 3rd and 2. Needing just a couple yards. It's 3rd and 2. Off the play fake. Going deep now for Cole. And they're unable to make the connection. So here comes 4th down. With the Hawks lined up to punt and down big, I can't help but think of that stat I highlighted earlier. The one about Braxton Knight and how he hasn't faced a double-digit deficit since the middle of last season. Whoa, talk about jinxing a kid. This has been tough to watch. First play of the drive for the Knights. Let's see what the future holds on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. He goes up and gets it. Great catch through the air. Naturally, people across the football landscape are sharing their thoughts on where they think QB2 will go to college. Some think Miami, others insist it's Texas. But I can tell you this, I'm beyond confident his decision will be the top thing trending on signing day. Back to pass on 1st down. He makes the delivery. Oh, a great series of moves. And he's out at the 45.
Downfield. Offense.
So the verdict's been delivered, and the penalty, of course, will be accepted. You know, going back to signing day, I got to say, despite the crazy number of people who came out to see QB2 in person here today, there are so many more following him on social media, waiting on any kind of announcement. Truly, the level of interest is like nothing. He's in the clear.
They are not ready for us.
Touchdown! A show-stopping score from beyond midfield. And now it's time for the extra point. And he knocks it through. Our score now, 42-0. You know, I can't help but think back to what Coach Robbins told me before the game, how his defense was going to shut down QB2. Hadn't exactly happened, right? And I'd be very interested in hearing his thoughts right about now. Start this drive on the ground, and that'll be a pair of yards on 1st down. Jackson Douglas on the tackle. On 2nd down, back to pass. And he can't make the connection. It's incomplete. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Drops back to throw here on third. Complete to Thrash for the first down. And he's tackled at the 41. 14 yards on the play, and they move the chains. To Grove, and not much room to operate as he'll barely get this to the 41. A pickup of 1 on the play, and now it's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw from the gun. Finds his man, and that's complete. And that's good for a first down. Operating now on the opposite side of the field. It's 1st and 10. Here's Knight to start the series. Fires quickly, and that's complete. And he's stopped at the 37. 11 yards gained. Good for a Hawks first down. Triple zeros on the clock as we reach the end of the third quarter. We'll be back shortly with the final stanza of the Midwest Prep Showcase. So we resume action here in the fourth quarter. A first down play coming up. Looking to throw. Here's Knight. They set up the screen, and that's complete. Tackled as he pulls in the ball. It's a gain of 2 on the catch, bringing up 2nd and 8. Looking to throw again. Into heavy traffic, it is picked off. And they'll have it at the 33-yard line. Let's go, come on! They start the drive with Hawk. Still going, and he is gone. 20,
oh my
10. Touchdown! Sammy Hawk, a showcase highlight for years to come. Myers now to add the extra point. And he gets it to go. So the scoreboard reads 49-0. Following the touchdown, the Knights are ready to kick it away. Caught in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as he drops to one knee for the touchback. The Hawks send out their offense. And we'll see if they've come up with anything to prevent this drive from ending with yet another punt. Live ball. Now it's picked up going the other way.
Woo! Give me some.
And it's all the way home. Touchdown, Knights. Oh, they are running up the score. Now the try to add one more. And the kick is good. Following that thrilling fumble return, the Knights are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll take a knee for the touchback. Needing this drive to finish in the end zone. It's first down. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. Spots his tight end, completes the throw. Now he's brought down. A solid gain of 6 there on first down. Shotgun look. Back to pass on second down. The ball comes out, and the defense has it. They flip the field with some great playmaking. So the Knights are lined up now, and they've got to just be thrilled to begin this drive on the plus side of the field. On first down, they'll run it. Cuts right.
Here we go. Here we go.
And that's just short of the goal line after a huge gain on the play. From the 1-yard line, here's first and goal. He's on the move. It's caught. Touchdown, Knights. Just 2 plays needed to find the end zone. Now they'll kick the PAT. And he puts it through. Falling further behind on the scoreboard. Here comes the kick. Caught in the end zone. And it'll be a touchback as he elects to take a knee. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. On first down, back to pass. Sends it to Thrash. They bring him down. It's a gain of 2 on the catch, bringing up 2nd and 8. Lined up in the shotgun.
Push him back. Push him back.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. He's got it past the marker. First down, Hawks. Out of the gun, it's Knight. And that'll be caught along the left sideline. And he'll rack up some yards before he's out of bounds. A pickup of 15 yards, and that's good for a first down. They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right. On first down, he'll drop back. Completes this throw on the in route, and he's beyond the 30 to the 29-yard line. Just short of a first down. It's 2nd and 1.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
Here's Knight. And it's incomplete, so we're looking at 3rd down. Looking to convert once again. Here's 3rd and 1. Back to pass. Caught by Cole. That's a first down. And he's stopped at the 22-yard line. A pickup of 7 on the play, and that'll move the chains. First down. Out of the gun, they'll throw. He finds his running back for completion. And that's complete. Good for the first inside the 10-yard line. Shotgun look. Surveys the field. Oh no, he coughs it up. Scooped up by the D, and they'll have it just outside the red zone. As we approach the final minute, it's first down.
Back to you. I'm going back to you.
Looking to eat some clock. Here's the give to Hawk. And that's a fantastic way to start the drive. Just one play needed to get the first. Well, this is the game Gator fans want to see from Sammy Hawk. Like I mentioned earlier, he's made some visits to UF's campus, and I know plenty of people who wouldn't be surprised to see him wearing orange and blue next season. He might take it all the way.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Touchdown! And that should seal the deal. Now for the token point after. And the point after attempt is good. Ready now for the kick. From a yard or two inside the goal line, he's got it. And he's taken down after crossing the 20-yard line. First play of the drive for the Hawks. And field general Braxton Knight finds himself in an unusual situation. He's not used to being down double digits at any point in his career. And he's brought down at the 28-yard line. After a solid pickup on that previous play, here's second down. Looking to pass. Delivers on the screen. And that goes in the wrong direction as they're tackled for a loss. No surprise here. The defense is lined up for a pass on 3rd and long. Looking for a receiver. case. On behalf of everyone at EA Sports, I'm Kevin Connors, signing off.
This question is for both of you. What trait do you think will give you the edge at the next level?
I think my ability to quickly find the open receiver is what really sets me apart.
I mean, it must have been a little easier with me out there, right? When you snap the ball, you throw it to Tommy, rinse and repeat. But seriously, though, the past 2 years have really put things into perspective for me, and thanks to this guy, I'm just fortunate enough to have the opportunity to go to college and further my football career.
Wow, okay, gang. I think that puts us in a great place to go ahead and find out where these two are going. All right, gents, who wants to go first?
I want you to have the honors.
Oh, wow, man. Wow. So
More details rolling in, everybody, on today's crazy news. Coach Miller is stepping down from his illustrious college coaching career, and in his place, the school is promoting hotshot defensive coordinator Red O'Brien. Now, Coach O'Brien has been all the rage for quite some time, sitting at the top of a ton of schools' short list for head coaching gigs, but it sure looks like he's just going to stay put and take over the entire program. But what I really want to know is what it's going to mean for everyone's favorite dynamic duo, the Heartbreak Kids.
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years, waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
Come on, Coach, give us a shot.
Well, there is no hint of fall here on this hot and humid Saturday afternoon. Students and alumni have made the early season pilgrimage to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami for the season opening kickoff classic on EA Sports. It's the USC Trojans taking on the Florida Gators. Starts now. A new season of college football underway here in Miami. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. USC gets set here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Washington, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground, this time with Charles. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Flynn. Now he's forced out left. He may try and run for this. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
The USC punter out there now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. So that'll back him up 5.
Still first down.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Delay of game, offense.
Everybody stay under control. Let's just make plays, man.
That's going to set them back 5 yards. Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. Operating from the gun. Street. He completes it to Hunter. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
A 10-yard pickup brings up 2nd down.
Off play action. Street. Throwing deep for Galladay. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
On the deep ball.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
I'm going to come back to you.
From the gun, Street looking here for Smith downfield. And that's caught inside the 30.
Is that it?
And he takes it in for a Gator touchdown. Well, Coach O'Brien, he could not have asked for a better start for this offense, getting a score on their opening possession. I guess maybe that justifies the call he made with which quarterback to start.
I'm just wondering, from everything we heard this offseason, what do you think, partner? Did he flip a coin about who would start at quarterback, or did he really evaluate them in the preseason? But look, that first drive, first career start against a big-time opponent, packed stadium, noise coming from everywhere. How about how he handled this? Took the team right downfield, put 6 on the board, and how about the statement of Tommy Matthews on the sideline? He's telling him, this is my job to lose.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The SC offense about set to take over here. And the last drive, their first drive, 3-and-out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
What's up, man?
So this will be... Accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened, but then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
He's brought down.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Flynn, it's caught to Charles. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice and it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Still first down.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
55, my God, 55. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Successive penalties have him looking now at a 1st and 20. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And I think he's going to go. They're going to get him. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 87 yards. The Gators now with a 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, Grant, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Street, and that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. Lincoln Smith with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The SC offense about set to take over here.
This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down. Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. It's a gain of 5, and that'll lead here to a third down.
That's a gain of 5.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Trojans, nothing.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, Flynn, and he locates Walker, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First target, first catch, and a first down. Here's 1st and 10 for the Trojans. They'll run from the gun with Charles. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down. Washington's got it. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. Throwing on first down. Street. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A huge play there on the screen pass. 49 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Operating from the gun. Street. He's got it complete to Perkins. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
From the gun, Street. Open man is Galladay, complete. The great move couldn't free him. Taken down at the 10. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. From 10 yards out. And the Gators push that lead out a bit further. I'll tell you what, a pretty special performance for his first ever start. Now with 3 touchdown passes.
Well, that's not a bad number to get things going, is it? Because, let's face it, we had our attention on him coming into this game. He's fully captivated us now. With every score, I think he's making his case to stay as the starting quarterback and not get involved in a rotation system.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Flynn. And Walker has it. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
To Darren Walker.
From the gun on 3rd down. Flynn. And that is incomplete.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
The USC punter out there now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Here's Ellington. There he goes left side. And he takes it in for a Gator touchdown.
Partner, the old rules about not fielding punts inside your own 10, those things are way out the window, aren't they?
Yeah, they say we'll put your heels on the 10-yard line, but when you return it, maybe your coach doesn't say anything to you, right?
Yeah, I think a lot of special teams coach, if they've got a special guy, they'll say, yeah, okay, you can go to the 8. But this one, he really had some guts.
Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The SC offense about set to take over here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Flynn. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. USC gets set here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Flynn. This complete to the tight end, Clay. That catch good for only a couple.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
12 yards there and a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
The 22-yard.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this a 39-yard attempt.
39-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Gators 28.
And with that, we reach halftime in Miami in the opener to this college football season. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded just outside the goal line. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Well, they've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check, and they're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one, but maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. From 10 yards out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. That's now his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And boy, this has been quite a performance for the junior, as we remind you, getting his first ever college start.
And this has really been an amazing story because ordinarily, when a junior's making his first start, he's had a few reps along the way prior to it, but in this case, the number is 0. So this is almost off the charts. They were watching him make his first start as a junior, and already he's thrown 4 touchdown passes in this game. This is absolutely amazing.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Gators 35. Trojans 3.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Loose football. The ball comes out, and the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way.
Another day.
And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The SC offense about set to take over here. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
5-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 for the Trojans.
Push him back.
Operating from the gun. Flynn, and nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to go back to Clay that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Flynn. That's complete. It's Charles. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
He gets this away as he'll wisely, I'd say, angle this to the sideline. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. Past the 20. 10,
oh, you got to feel it, baby.
Takes it in for a Gator touchdown.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Charles. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now an inside handoff for Charles. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. From the gun, Flynn. Hit as he throws, and the ball is out. It's a live football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. Laken Smith, 52 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on.
But this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield, and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Extra point attempt to come here. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Gators 56, Trojans 3.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The SC offense about set to take over here. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Flynn, little underneath ball to Clay. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's a gain.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Ellington now to return it. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun. Street. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. From the gun, Street. And it is incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th. But they didn't get it.
Guaranteed.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Quarterback sack. A fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
That's complete to Ward. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Complete.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
1-yard gain.
This offense so far on 3rd down, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
The 3rd down pass.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
It's second.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. To throw on 2nd down. Street throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
2nd down.
The incomplete pass there, and you think about the quarterback position in college football. It kind of seems like once you get a guy developed, his 4 years are up just like that. He's off to the NFL. So what we're seeing here, a first ever college start at the quarterback position. How hard is it to win with someone who is unproven like that?
It's always hard. Now, we've seen guys do it, but to me, they're few and far between because the teams that don't have returning starters at that position, or at least guys that saw significant action and can handle the pressure a little bit, you got to put them a little bit of a notch below everyone else because in high school, those guys can get by on raw talent. It's harder to do that on the college level.
First down.
The Gators now with a 1st and goal.
1-yard line.
And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Jennings was the one he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think? We're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal.
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And this offense is running away with this one. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. USC gets set here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Flynn, little underneath ball to Clay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Cooper was the target there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now, this one caught by Beasley. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a gain of 7.
Second down and 3.
At the 20.
This is Jennings. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
He was brought down.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
And
2. On 3rd and 2, Street. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. This one from 46 yards out. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further.
66. Trojans 3.
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks...
Some huge
Wake up.
news to get to, and none more
What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden 2-headed monster. And boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his 2-quarterback system is matchup based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got 2 quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I got to tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only going to lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Well, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to what? Come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Look, I get you're upset, but...
This college football season has been a fun and wild one, and we are now down to 4 as EA Sports is proud to welcome you to AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. This afternoon, it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Michigan State Spartans taking on the Florida Gators. For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
27-yard line.
The Gators now with a 1st and 10. They will let him throw here on the very first play. He's got it complete to Perkins. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, Street. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Street. He finds Smith out of the backfield. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A nice throw there. Coach O'Brien, when you look at his quarterback position, he's got 2 great options, but opting to go with a hot hand, leaving Tommy Matthews on the sideline to start this semifinal.
And throughout this season, they've had a little bit of what we would call the carousel approach at quarterback. But when they've made changes, Tommy Matthews has made the most of his time under center. But both of these quarterbacks...
And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Gators have taken the early lead.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Here's Young, and they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss pass of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Michigan State.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, ends up spilling it for a loss.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to if a good golfer can jump on it.
16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. 1st and 10, Florida.
At the 26-yard line.
He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move him off the line of scrimmage.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he takes it in for a gainer touchdown. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Taken in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
14. Spartans nothing.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. On the ground, they go with Young. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 9. Good for a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
47-yard line.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wayne has the Simpson with a catch. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Wade. They got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That one a 14-yard play, and it keeps this drive moving.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Wade in the red zone here on first down. Throw over the middle, and it's incomplete.
For number 11, incomplete.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. This is Young on the carry. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Wade in the gun. And Dixon has it. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan State. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have made this a one-score game now.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, you're almost in field goal position.
The Gators now with a 1st and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got him in wide open. Complete. And he takes it in for a Gator touchdown. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
24-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Fielded at about the 28. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And that will come the offense as they take over. On 1st and 10, Street. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Street. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
The tackle made.
Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. Looking here for Smith downfield. And he takes it in for a Gator touchdown. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score, Gators 28, Spartans 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think
looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. Avoids the tackle, and there's some space. And it's a touchdown. And pick 6 extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Point after, right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now they'll run on the draw. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. That's going to wind up incomplete.
The one with the dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line.
At their own 7.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try to put.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there just before halftime. 58 yards. 1st and 10, Florida. Halftime here in the first semifinal. All Florida thus far.
Score, Gators 35, Spartans 7.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing on first down. Wade over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Intended for number 12.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
On second down now, it's Young. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
The Gators take over first.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. From the gun, Street and Charles look. I mean, coming into this one, you and I, we didn't know what to. And this is caught. And he takes it in for a Gator touchdown. What a game that he has had throwing the football. Now 4 touchdown passes. This offense playing at a very high level. Tell you what, he is going to be filling up your social media timeline tonight. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
The score, Gators 42, Spartans 7.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Now this will make it into the end zone, and this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, Wade.
Drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Florida. Lincoln Smith, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. This is really something for a guy who's been rotated in and out of this offense. Heck, the last 2 games being his only back-to-back starts, he has come through with 5 touchdown strikes in this semifinal. And still, you got to think there's going to be talk about Tommy Matthews. So get ready for all those sports radio debates all the way until kickoff of the national championship game. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. This will make it into the end zone, and he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half. Okay, because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up! Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there full time, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said, it hasn't been working. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 1st and 10 now for the Spartans.
39-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Young. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline.
The Gators take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just get...
This is caught inside the 15. He's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. The Gators now with a 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard
operating from the gun. Street, flush to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. From 8 yards out as his guys continue to pour it on. I don't know what else to say at this point. Just an unbelievable performance. 6 touchdown passes. And you think about this, guys, we said rotated in and out of the lineup all season. But right now, he looks as if he's had a zillion starts out there. He has been on point all game long. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So,
behind the line, he lost the football. It's loose.
Quarterback is sacked.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Completes it to Dixon. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
43-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. First down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Pressure comes and down he goes.
You know, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Oh, up and over, and now running right through him. It's a foot race.
Don't worry about it, baby.
And he takes it in for a Gator touchdown.
Let's just call that play what it was. return for a touchdown.
Fielding a punt inside the 10. Most coaches, they frown upon that, don't they?
They really do. I do know some special teams coaches that say, okay, I'll let you go to about the 8, and you're right in that gray area, and he made that play work in a massive way.
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Gators 63, Spartans 7.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff.
Now this will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Michigan State now with a 1st and 10.
From the gun, Wayne. His throw's going to be incomplete.
Intended for...
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 yards there on 3rd down as they pick up a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now they'll run on the draw. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Eight yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun. Wayne got his man complete over the middle. That's Young. And on his way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain there of 21 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on the football.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Young. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, Wayne. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Through an opening,
I'm gonna show
and
you,
there
man.
he goes. He's at the 30, 20, 10,
he's
5, and he will have a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. 2nd and 10. Wade to throw it again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. He finds an open man, Simpson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
1st and 10 now for the Spartans.
Operating from the gun. Wade caught by Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Oh, yeah!
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Good for another Spartans first down.
On 1st and 10, Wade. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. He's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. It's brought in by Harris. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
So thanks to, if you can believe it, 6 touchdown passes from their junior quarterback, the Florida Gators are moving on to play for a national championship.